burst few hours ago as Tinubu family on the run right now because they never expected what Nigerians did few hours ago. A petition was submitted to the UK Prime Minister yesterday, and after they submitted the petition, come and see what happened after it. Everywhere paused. Tinubu never expected that even a petition can be submitted for the breaking of Nigeria and all of that. But come and see you. They have finally ordered for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They said Nnamdi Kanu must be released. You will see you in this very video. I would like us to continue to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it as you're watching it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. Let a lot of people get to know what is happening in Nigeria. If you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up. Selman will be jubilating and some other Biafran people will be jubilating, including the Ududuwas and all of that, the Yorubas, they jubilating. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight from habit.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are new to this platform, just do it to click the red subscription button straight up. As you're watching the video, click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in viewers time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss few hours ago, this is a very sad news for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu have been on a vacation in UK for over 2 weeks now, all of that, and Tinubu have not returned to Nigeria. But come and see you in the early after today. It was few days ago that the wife of Tinubu went to Osun State. He went to Ile-Ife to meet Ooni of Ife, and she made it known to the general public that she and her husband are doing well, that her husband is not responsible for the hardship and the hunger that is ravaging Nigeria and all of that. He said Nigerians should stop complaining and calling his husband name. They be calling Tinubu T-Pain, so they said Tinubu must not be called T-Pain again. And I said that is not enough. A lot of Nigerians actually reacted to what the wife of Tinubu actually said, and I missed that. They said the wife of Tinubu is useless and all of that. They said all sort of things regarding the wife of Tinubu. They said for her to come out and be supporting Tinubu based on the hunger that is ravaging the land, they said she's not a mother to be and all of that. You saw the video in the videos that I released on this platform, but come and see you in the early after today. The Yorubas have finally submitted a petition against Bola Ahmed Tinubu in UK, and including the Igbos. They submitted a petition to the UK Prime Minister yesterday just because they said they don't want to be among Nigeria again, that they want to leave Nigeria because they believe that Nigerians are not one and all of that. You know the story right from onset, but come and see what happened. The UK Prime Minister, I finally make a move. Now, they said Tinubu must release Nnamdi Kanu, that they held in custody now. They're calling the detention of Nnamdi Kanu an illegal detention. That's what they're saying, because the court have made ruling in several occasions that Nnamdi Kanu must be released, but they did not release him. Now, come and see you. This is beyond Bola Ahmed Tinubu now. They said Nnamdi Kanu must be released in 24 hours. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. You will see everything the way it goes. If you can share the video, just do it to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. A lot of people are saying that they're tired of Nigeria. A lot of people are saying that Tinubu must reshuffle his cabinet. Tinubu must split Nigeria and all of that. Those are the people that love Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I say that it's not enough. Some people say Tinubu must resign. They say straight up that Tinubu must resign, that Tinubu cannot face Nigeria. They said it's not competent, it's not capable of facing Nigeria, whereas they said it's making out policies, and the policies are refurbishing the people in hardship poverty. The policies are making the people to be in a multi-dimensional poverty. People cannot afford to eat 2 square meals in their house. A lot of people are puffing every day due to hunger. They lost their life due to hunger. Now they said Tinubu should go, that Tinubu should resign peaceably. That if Tinubu did not resign peaceably, that he will resign in the other way. That's what a lot of Nigerians are saying. Now, they move ahead to submit a petition against Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the UK because they believe that the detention of Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody for over a year now, they believe that it is an illegal detention because the court will make a ruling in several occasions and the DSS will do otherwise, because according to a report, they said the DSS are allegedly taking order from some political elites, so they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to go. A lot of moves have been taken by the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu, but yet they kept him in the DSS custody, and I said that it's not not enough, Sunday Igboho yesterday submitted a petition against Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he did not want Yoruba to be part of the administration of Tinubu again, that he did not want Yoruba to be part of Nigeria. That was what Sunday Igboho submitted the petition yesterday in the office of the UK Prime Minister, and the petition was accepted and all of that. Now a move is on, and this is very risky for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because once Biafra go, once Yoruba go, is it the houses that Tinubu will be ruling and governing? Because once these two people go, the Biafra and the Yoruba, who will Tinubu be ruling? Because the houses too will go in their separate way. They can't allow Tinubu, a Yoruba person, to come and be ruling them. I trust the houses. That's what they will do. And you know, this is a very dangerous thing to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For Igbo and Yoruba to go, it is very risky for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, a lot of people are saying that Tinubu will deal with Sunday Igboho the way they're dealing with Nnamdi Kanu and all of that. But they said they need to release Nnamdi Kanu in the next 24 hours. You will hear when yourself, you will hear everything according to the way they actually say it. You know, the petition that was submitted yesterday was accepted. It wasn't rejected by the UK Prime Minister, because they allowed them to enter into the office of the UK Prime Minister and all of that to submit a petition that Yoruba should move out of Nigeria and all of that. And as if that is not enough, come and see you in the early afternoon. I would like us to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share it, just do it to share the video. And if you can't share it, just like it, give the thumb up. Samuel Ekpa will be jubilating, and a lot of Biafran people are be jubilating, because Samuel Ekpa have finally come out to make it known to the general public that Biafra will stand from December, that they're going to raise their flag and all of that. And now presently they have been singing the national anthem of Biafra in the Southeast school. That's what they'll be doing. I'll play the video now. You will see the way primary schools are now singing the national anthem of Biafra. They are not singing the national anthem of Nigeria again. You will see everything the way it goes. So you can share the video, share it, and come back again.
Biafra national anthem, present. Beware the God that be, beware the dawn of gate, beware the sun and lift the dawn the earth, to see the shining glory, the beauty of the osayi, to set the captives free, and let the blind to see, the King is set to rule. Let's sing for John, His kingdom is their soul. Let's shout for John, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, praising the Lord. Oh, Biafra, kingdom of God on earth. Oh, Biafra, the victory is yours. Victory, oh, victory. Our heart is glad, our flag is up. Victory, oh, victory. Biafra is a dwelling place of God.
You can see what they're now doing in the primary schools of the Southeast. You can see that they are taking the Biafra agitation to another level, even for the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody. And I see that it's not enough. A lot of things is going on in the Yoruba now too. These people are not relenting. A lot of people are saying that Sunday Igboho should be careful of himself, that if Tinubu should catch him, Tinubu will teach him lesson the way he has been teaching Nnamdi Kanu lesson. They said Sunday Igboho is tired of his freedom and all of that. A lot of Yorubas are not even supporting the same Sunday Igboho that is trying to liberate Yoruba and all of that. They're not giving him support. Just stay connected. I'll play you a video now. You will hear what Aisha Yesufo said regarding Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You will see the way table will be shaking. Tinubu is on the high jump at the moment, and a lot of people are against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Just stay connected. Hear what Aisha Yesufo said, and during the video of Aisha Yesufo, you will see the way the petition was submitted and the way the ruling was given that Nnamdi Kanu must be released in 24 hours. You will see show in this very video. Just stay connected. If you can share the video, share it. If you can share it, just like it. I'll come back again.
I'm wondering about the political classes in general, and this is something that has always happened. Whether it's Labour Party, APC, PDP, whatever it is, there's always this tussle that happens. And for me, I always take responsibility of things. I don't wait and blaming, because if you blame other people, that means the solution can only be in those people's hands. But if you take responsibility, that means you will be able to now provide solutions. And one of the things I've always said is that we must join parties. I'm also as guilty. I haven't joined any party, and staying out of the way. We can't stay out of the way and say, oh, these are the way parties is going on. What is going on in Labour Party is disheartening. And I'm glad the fact that there's a way out where with the NARRATION, the new NARRATION led team, you could see there is the thinking, big thinking. There's something they call the law of the lead, where there's no organization that can go beyond the thinking of the leadership. And so we had the leadership in Labour Party before, the Abure-led leadership that cannot...
the court has reinstated it.
Okay, yeah, and then there's an appeal going on, right? And so the former Labour Party chairman,
Julius
Abure, couldn't think beyond just that, holding that office. Couldn't see the fact that you can actually be the party in power and be able to effect a lot of changes, doing their small local champion. And I didn't blame them. Like even during the election where there was a lot of issues, I said to people, Labour Party was jejely playing its Nigerian league, and then you took them to Premier League. So of course there's going to be a problem. And so they have not even up to now been able to get in there. But there's a current leadership in place, the caretaker committee led by Madam Nnamdi Usman, that you could see there's a way, there is a vision, there's a way out here. And I look forward to them, getting the everything well worked out, and also Nigerians removing that conditioning that we've had for years, where they told us that politics is dirty. There's nothing dirty about politics. Politics is true where elected officials come in, and so therefore every one of us must be invested. For too long, we've left the political space for people who are jobless, who don't have job, who you needed to have people there that have second jobs, that don't need politics to survive, so that they'll be able to make those hard decisions.
Quickly, there are those who think maybe Peter Obi could be a deputy or vice to a Rabi Kwankwaso. Well, Rabi Kwankwaso. Why the hysteria? Because Rabi Kwankwaso believes that he's better.
Rabi Kwankwaso should calm down.
He said he's better academically than Peter Obi.
I said calm down. You know what Rabi Kwankwaso did? I did a video. I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's more than 10-15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes video during that 2022 election. And I said to Rabi, Mr. Kwankwaso, in that video, look, this should be about Nigeria. This should be about good governance. It shouldn't be about someone, me or whatever. At the time that election was going to happen, Buhari had just come, who was from the northwest, and then you're saying you're Muslim, and you're saying you too, you want to come and take it. At the end of the day, it shouldn't matter wherever somebody's region is from. Do what you need to do. And in terms of geographical spread, Peter Obi had better geographical spread than Kwankwaso. At least even the election, the results that INEC finally decided, you can still say, but he didn't feel it. And I said, look, Biden was vice to Obama. Even though Obama he was younger, it didn't matter. What matters is that how do you move the country forward? How do you ensure that your people don't end up suffering? And then Kwankwaso felt that, he wanted to do it. And I saw one interview where he said he's a civil engineer. He's, how old did he say he was? He has a PhD. He has a PhD in engineering.
A former minister, a former senator, a former governor. Don't you think those political and that profile maybe is towering than that of Mr. Peter Obi? You don't think Mr. Peter Obi could be a deputy to Kwankwaso? Going forward, if Mr. Peter Obi is a deputy to Kwankwaso, I can tell you that Aisha Yusufu will work against that ticket in whatever capacity I can. That is legitimately and constitutionally allowed, because it's enough of the nonsense we have done over the time in this country, where we continue to put the best food last. So you think Peter Obi is better than Kwankwaso? It's better than Kwankwaso. So let's calm down, I beg. It's not about this thing. It's not about that you sponsored people to go what do you call it, abroad, to go and get education. During the election, every time Kwankwaso is always entering plane where it was his pilots that have done this thing. Where is Kanu when you were talking about education, the hierarchy of education? Yes, you sponsor some people there. Where are all of those things? So as far as I'm concerned, you understand, and that's my own opinion. Somebody else might be different. For somebody else, it might be the other way around. Peter Obi is way better, and we should not be in a place where we are putting we're putting our best foot backward. If Peter Obi decides, decides to be a deputy, would you still support him? No, I said I'll work against you. Know the heredity they talk. No, even if it's not for Rabi Kwankwaso, if he deputizes, if he deputizes for anybody, whether Atiku or anybody, more Aisha, if I go work for against them, he wear. Now by first say go enter there. You never tell say all this time what we dey do with the kind of person we know. So it's Peter Obi or nothing? No, it's not Peter Obi or nothing. Like, you asked me a question before, if there's anyone, if on the ticket there's anyone better than Peter Obi, whether maybe an Obi.
Obi Ezekwesili. Anytime, any day.
Above Peter Obi.
Before. Dr. Obi Ezekwesili has it. You understand? Nigerians might not, with their Nigerian way of, they want the one that will be sweet talking them. Policy, everything, number one. You ask me, and I say, even the Peter Obi has said he's not desperate to be president, but he's desperate to see Nigeria work. Let me tell you something. In 2015, I voted Buhari. Because of Professor Yemi Osinbajo. I've never been a candidate of Buhari. Even 2014, no, I think October 2014 or September, the tweets are still there. You can always bring them up my tweet. I said Buhari cannot win election in Nigeria. After what happened with the 2011, riots that happened, that he could have at least said a word, not told them. It was all over the northern part of the country. Bauchi was where they killed those coppers. People were killed. I was living in Kaduna at that time, and I said he could have said a word to put a stop to it, which was the same thing that people wanted Peter Obi to have done in 2023. I said no, he's not going to do that. And then I felt he can never. I didn't vote for Buhari in 2011. Is it 2011? Yeah, I didn't vote for Buhari in 2011. I didn't vote for Jonathan in 2011. First, they were not this. I voted for, what's his name? Nuhu Ribadu. And today, as I'm speaking to, if Nuhu Ribadu is running for council, I will not vote for him.
Why not?
Because he hasn't shown he has a character.
Well, let me ask you quickly.
So no, let me finish before you ask me. Let me finish this one. So because of that, I have seen what it is to vote, and that was why, if you remember, they said, and Buhari's case was someone who will always delegate. Buhari never does the work. Whether as well, I was 10 years old when he took over. In December 1983, I turned 12 on the 12th of December. I turned 10 on the 12th of December 1983. Buhari took over on the 31st of December 19. I'm aware of that. Jubilation on the streets and everything. He delegated to Idiagbo. When he was what's the name of PTF chairman, he delegated to that something consortium. The acronym was APC. And then so we knew he has always used to delegating. When he came, he did delegate, but he didn't delegate to Osinbajo. I remember that was always saying, Osinbajo will take care of the economy, he will take care of security, because of the insecurity that was rife, the attack on democracy and everything, the impunity from PDP's led government at that time. And we decided with these people, okay, let's try change. And I kept saying, no, if they don't work, we vote them out again. Unfortunately, Nigerians didn't go there. So I've seen what it is. You vote for a deputy. There's nothing there. There's no whatever. They just put them by the side. I will support Peter Obi to go and be somebody's.
So quickly, do you think that Peter Obi should step out of Labour Party? Because he does look like the mess in Labour Party and the cobweb of crisis is entangling.
Do I think? So I don't have a stake in Labour Party to be able to make that decision. But I will say to you, if Peter Obi had run as an independent candidate, if Nigerian laws allowed independent candidates, nobody would have been able to rig that election. Nobody. The biggest one of this thing where we had, and I even said it even as far back as 2022, when you were talking about the weakness and threat, was actually the party itself. And the way it has been behaving, it hasn't done well. But Peter Obi has been one person who feels he wants to get things to work, not just to move on, and I respect that decision. But I would say if Peter Obi today decides that he's going to go out at a new party, I mean there are millions of Nigerians who are actually waiting for that. The Labour Party has sort of been a threat or a weakness, should I say, in the whole thing. But we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, it's about the fact that he has remained the way he is. He has shown that he's not just a flash in a pan kind of a person, but he's staying on with the people, hearing the people, being the president that Nigerians voted for, and just they're giving hope to Nigerians that are fast losing hope.
Hello, General. That's it? Is that the General, yeah? General. That's the General. What is his name? Osha. General Osha, can I ask you a question, General? So what's the letter entails today? What are you here for today?
We are here to come and talk to...
We
are here to come
I've just got a question. I've got a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what is it? What are you here for today?
We're here under the self-determination right. And the reason why we're being asked to do this under our leader leader is because the Yorubas are people that have been around for thousands of years. Self-determination that we're asking for is so that we can exit Nigeria peacefully. So we're having a match today.
So you're part of Nigeria?
Yeah, we're part of Nigeria. The Yoruba that have been around with Nigeria for 13,000 years.
They want everybody to go back. I believe this is the leader. He's going over to hand over a letter. He probably will be going to the Prime Minister to hand over a letter, I think. He's calling out the name, you can't just get inside like that. They're all Nigerian citizens, by the way, because they're handing over their Nigerian passport as well, because they're checking their passport. The officer's checking their passport at the minute. Yeah. They've got to check their passport. Nigerian citizen.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless Yoruba Nation. God bless Yoruba Nation. God bless Yoruba Nation.
What is taking place basically, handing over a letter of, partition of the Yoruba people out of Nigeria. They basically, they wanted separation. They wanted to break away from Nigeria and handing over a letter to the Prime Minister of England. It means basically, what it means, the Yoruba Nation that would break away from Nigeria, whether through war or peace.
That they've done in our land, and right now, England, Britain, we are telling you today that we are no more part of Nigeria again. Yes! Join us together by force. We are three tribes in Nigeria: Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. Right now, the Igbo people are on the rise to depart from Nigeria. Fulani, they are the people terrorists in Nigeria. We are no more part of Nigeria anymore. What we want now, we want to out of Nigeria. Yes. We want to exit from Nigeria. Yes. Nigeria is no more our country anymore. Yes. We Yoruba, we have the culture, we have the integrity, we have the potential, we have the ability. In our land, we have enough to sustain our nation. We are over millions. In Brazil alone, we are over 70 million. In America alone, we are over 80 million. In England, we know the numbers of Yoruba people in this country. When the army of Britain came to America, in Pennsylvania, they mentioned it, and it was addressed that Yoruba Nation, that is not just in Africa. Why Britain? Why are you us down? If you are not down, you are taking our property. Britain, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see what they actually did. They went on the back of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to go and submit a petition to the UK Prime Minister, and the petition was actually accepted. You know, Nnamdi Kanu is looking for every way possible to break out of Nigeria, like they want to break Yoruba out of Nigeria, and even Nnamdi Kanu and even Simon Ekpa, they try to break Biafra. You know, they're doing everything possible to break up, because a lot of them are saying that they're tired of the presentation of Nigeria. They said they're tired of everything that the Hausa whatever the Fulani are doing to them. They said the Fulani are the major problem. You know, if Nnamdi Kanu is speaking, Nnamdi Kanu always lay emphasis on the Fulani. He said they don't want Fulani in Biafran and all of that. Likewise, IGBOHO, he said he don't want Fulani in Yoruba land and in Yoruba Nation and all of that. That is why they want to separate and go on their own separate way, because they believe that it is the Fulani that are actually terrorizing them. And I say that it's not enough. They did not want these people to go. And a lot of people are actually saying that IGBOHO will soon be carried by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They said the same way that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested and put in detention and they allow him to go, they said they will do the same thing to IGBOHO, because when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, it was around that time that they arrested IGBOHO from Benin Republic, but they released IGBOHO after some time. But Nnamdi Kanu, they never released him. And a lot of people are saying that is it not the same offense that Nnamdi Kanu committed, the Igbo man? Is it not the same offense that IGBOHO, the Yoruba man, committed? Why is it that they released IGBOHO? Those are the questions that a lot of people are actually asking. They said Nnamdi Kanu must be released within 24 hours because IGBOHO have his own freedom. He's moving here and there. He's moving from one place to another, going from different country to another country and all of that. He have his own total freedom and space. But the same thing that he did was the same thing that Nnamdi Kanu actually did. And when Nnamdi Kanu did it, they put him in DSS custody, and the court had granted rulings in different occasions. The DSS still never allow him to go. Now they said, what kind of bias system is this? A lot of people are saying that Nigeria is not working, though IGBOHO is doing everything possible for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, so that Nnamdi Kanu can continue his agitation for the people. And you know, the government actually wanted to release Nnamdi Kanu based on the prayer that they be taking, but they asked Nnamdi Kanu a question: if we should release you, are you going to drop Biafra agitation? Nnamdi Kanu said no. They said they will never drop the agitation, that he will never betray his people. That's why they still keeping him in the DSS detention till now. They didn't allow him to go. And I said that's not enough. Samuel Ekpa make an announcement, and he made the announcement that on the 1st of December that the Biafra flag will be raised and Biafra will be separated and all of that. He said they will do everything possible. That's why Samuel Ekpa is doing everything possible to mobilize the Biafra people and all of that. He said December this year that their flag will be raised and all of that. And I said that's not enough. They are making moves on it now. The government of Tinubu is actually doing everything possible to just ensure that the worst of Samuel Ekpa never come through. He's doing everything possible so that the thing can be stopped. Now, a lot of Nigerians are saying that they want the separation so that they can go on their own peaceful separate way and go and be managing their own self in different regions that they find themselves. While some are saying that they don't want the separation because they love one Nigeria and they want Nigeria to remain. And a lot of Yoruba people also are saying that what IGBOHO is doing, the petition went to submit in the UK Prime Minister office and all of that, they said they did not send him. They say if the hand of Tinubu should meet him, that they will not even support him. Do a lot of people are supporting Nnamdi Kanu and that Nnamdi Kanu should be released and let go and all of that. They said in the case of IGBOHO, they said they will not support him. They won't even raise a protest for him to be released and all of that. That's what a lot of people actually say. A lot of Yoruba people precisely, they said they did not send him, that they want one Nigeria and they want a situation where everything will be working well in the country, that one Nigeria can actually work. That's what a lot of people actually say is their own opinion. Do everybody have the right to his own opinion? They said they want one Nigeria and they believe that if the cabinet of Tinubu resigned, all of them get out of the post and all of that, all of them resign. They said if new people should come like the likes of Obi and all of that, they said Nigeria will work in the light of Sowore governing the affairs of the country. They say Nigeria will work. That's what they say. Now, what is getting IGBOHO angry is the fact that when Buhari left there, IGBOHO was doing everything possible so that Tinubu will not go for the presidential seat. IGBOHO even made it known to the general public that Tinubu should make sure that Nigeria is divided and Yoruba Nation stand. That Tinubu will come and be governing the affairs of the Yoruba Nation. That if he wants to become president, he will come and become the president of the Yoruba Nation. IGBOHO made that video and he made that speech. He said Tinubu should not go for the entire president of Nigeria, that should separate Yoruba from Nigeria so that I can come and become the president of Yoruba, so that other people can govern the affairs of their own country, the Fulanis and the Igbos and all of that. But Tinubu never hear. Tinubu ensure that he become the president of Nigeria. That's where IGBOHO have issue with him. That's why IGBOHO went to submit the petition to the UK Prime Minister. Now they're giving a directive that Nnamdi Kanu must be released, since IGBOHO is working freely and is the same agitator that he is that Nnamdi Kanu is also, and they release him. He's moving up and down. Now they said Nnamdi Kanu must be released too. He deserves the right to move up and down. That's what a lot of people are saying, and that's the directive out there. So drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. What do you think? Do you really think one Nigerian will work? As I'm gonna educate and that one for you, and share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LIBERATING TV and LIBERATING Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.